Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll continue to paint the Buckwild map and talk about fantasy world building. I will also share a few film clips from Orchard House, where the author behind the book Little Women used to live, and talk about visiting different locations for inspiration. The map that I'm painting is the southern part of our fantasy world Eastern Farraway, which is called Buckwild. This is an untamed wild region with rugged mountains to the north, billowing hills and swamp-like moors, and deep forests to the south. The mountain region to the north is quite hazardous, but there is an old trade road which leads from Winterhold in the north to the elven town Redbridge in the south. Redbridge is also known as Selemÿntha in Elvish, and it is one of the largest elven communities in Eastern Farraway, where both high elves and wood elves live together. This is Orchard House, where the author Louisa May Alcott lived, the author of the book Little Women and other novels. I am so happy that I had the opportunity to visit Orchard House on a recent holiday, since I really enjoy visiting historical houses and artists' residences. The Alcott family lived at Orchard House for 25 years, and this is where Little Women was written. I also visited the Alcott family grave, which is located in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, where several other authors are also buried as well. I really love visiting other authors or artists' houses, not only because it's fascinating to see where they lived and learn more about their lives, but it is also very inspiring. In addition, I believe it's important to leave your desk every now and then to visit museums, historical locations, or simply go outside in nature. Not only is it good for your mental health, but for me it often sparks my imagination, and it might give rise to completely new ideas. And this is Sally, who's being very cozy today. The old trade road also leads past Oxgate, a market town which is located on the border between the North Star region and Buckwild. If you are traveling through the town, you have to pay a toll, and taxes are also collected on trade goods. Some more stingy merchants with dubious morale might try to evade the tax by traveling through the mountains or having their goods smuggled through the numerous tunnels which leads through the mountains. However, this is rarely a safe enterprise, since there are plenty of monsters living in the mountains, including wyverns, gnolls and goblins. And the tunnels which run beneath the mountains are even less safe. This is how far I came today. I painted all of the mountains and nearly finished the forest area. I am quite pleased with how the map is progressing, and I've started to experiment with watercolour, where I try to keep the ink line quite precise while using watercolours in a more loose way, which I really like. Next time I will continue to paint the Buckwild map and talk a little bit more about the Silver Woodlands and fantasy world building. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I always read all of them, and it is a very nice way to connect. Until next time, and I do hope that you will have a wonderful day, and remember, always stay creative.